I got something for you,
Okay,
baby.
bring us in. Bring us in.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. Yeah, respectfully disrespectful. It's the Friday show. We took a week off, kind of mentally drained, physically too. But we're glad to be back.
Yeah,
Sure,
man.
nice little vibe today. We got a couple topics. I got a couple. I think everybody got some topics to go over today. So I think today's gonna be a good show.
I mean, can we start with what we missed last week? You know what I'm saying? The ass whooping of 2023. We were supposed to do a review on that shit, but this nigga D got all, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't showing it. He got old. Had a
Yeah,
bedtime and
yeah,
shit like
he definitely got old. Yeah.
that.
Listen,
Listen, man. What
that
do
fight
you
didn't
gotta say
even
about
come
that?
on till 12 o'clock.
Bro,
First of all, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm not gonna reference anybody, but let's just say the JM. It's like, no, let me stop. But so,
Watch your words, nigga. Watch your
word.
watch your words, nigga.
listen, right? That industry needs to stop lying and false promoting or advertising their segments, because you can't tell me something is at 8 o'clock and then I show up at 8 o'clock and 4 hours later is when I'm actually seeing what I came for. It,
Well, let me enlighten you about something. So when they say the event starts at 8,
I know they're talking about the whole from beginning to end, but
it's a
no,
whole
they don't
card.
say event. They say the fight. Fight starts. It's a whole bunch of fights. You feel me? So
But like,
they
let's think about it. Let's
they're
think
using
about it
them as
like
promotion. I know what they're doing. It's all right. I get it. I just don't like the shit. So you feel me? I get up 3, 4 in the morning, go to work. I'm getting all the way off, and I'm like, yeah, fight at 8. I gotta wait till 12 o'clock, and then I watch them. And I watched like probably the first 30 seconds in a minute, and I was like, oh yeah, I was right. I don't need to see anymore. I already know how this shit's going down. And I woke up intervally and saw it all happen. And it was like that. It
Yeah,
was
this
like,
nigga really
oh,
kept waking up in the middle of an ass whooping that never stopped.
remember that?
Every time he woke up, this nigga was still getting his ass whooped. It was like nothing changed.
Y'all like, yo, you funny. You just waking up laughing and you sleep. Yeah, I was laughing at that ass whooping. Like, what? I'm
nigga did
sorry.
sleep on the couch, 1.5 eyes closed.
Word.
That him, thought he was asleep, acting like he was watching that shit. But
I
Bro,
couldn't
that
watch
shit
it.
is crazy.
what I wanted to ask y'all was, I done been on TikTok. Y'all know I be on TikTok. You know, a lot of people done made this conversation and shit. Do y'all think that Arrow should retire?
No,
No.
not if he doesn't want to, and he's still young. So
But we
No,
have to
I don't think he should.
take certain things into consideration, right? And well, Diego, you know, I broke my neck and shit back in like 2018. So I'm not really supposed to be doing contact shit like that. But my car accident wasn't nearly as bad as his is. And the ass whooping that he took last Saturday, I wouldn't recommend him to do it again. So I feel like at this point, you're in your 30s, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and enjoy that while you still got it. Because if Terrence wasn't such a cool nigga, he could have killed you last week. He could have fucking murdered you.
hey, I
And you
can't say
just
that.
were
You
not
don't
ready.
say that.
Oh
Unalive.
yeah. Oh yeah, I'm
Facts.
sorry.
I'm
I'm
alive.
sorry. You could have not left that ring. Like if your life was in the palm of his hands. So I would just retire, dog. It's like, and then it's like you didn't just get into one car accident, you got into two. So it's like you just, yeah, luck is just not on your side. Just go ahead and hang it up.
Well, maybe doing that is keeping him out of them. You feel me? Maybe he being more if he just would hang it up. You feel me? Maybe he should get into it more and stop getting into the accidents. Because that's what obviously was killing him. I mean, a whooping, you're going to take a whooping in boxing sometimes.
I'm hearing he has a
Not
drinking.
like that.
I mean,
That was a little catastrophic. That was damn near
where was
Apollo.
it?
That was damn near Apollo Creed versus Ivan Drago in that motherfucker. Like,
Stop
if he
dragging it,
dies, he
bro.
dies.
Stop dragging it, bro. Listen. All right,
Look,
so
I was rooting
when
for
it comes to that fight, bro, like I'm gonna be honest, because I went over the highlights and shit after we watched because we watched the whole fight together.
Yeah, I
But
did
I
too.
went over the highlights multiple times and shit. You feel me? I listened to a couple of former boxers, some announcers that have been watching the sport for years. But my personal take on it is, when I look at both of their fighting styles, you guys remember I said I had Bud. Said I had Bud this whole time, didn't waver. I like both of them because I grew up watching Errol.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I always noticed about Errol's game is that he was too one dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go back and you watch all his fights, even the two fights he had before this, after the car accident, it's the same Errol, the same style. I'm gonna walk you down, and I'm gonna beat you till I win. You know what I'm saying? When you take a look at Terrence Bud Crawford, that is the one man in the division that you do not try that with. You know what I'm saying? And I kept saying it. I said, Errol, he's good in a firefight, but what you gonna do when you get hit? Because Bud had the strength. And I seen it immediately. The same way he said his post fight conference, bro. He said he noticed Bud's strength around the first, second round. He said the guy's strong. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that was very telling. Like you could see it. He hit Terrence with a body shot, and Terrence didn't budge. He gave him a rebuttal. This nigga damn near flew. You know what I'm saying? It was just kind of crazy how that happened. And the weight cut, that weight cut took a lot out of them at that age. You know what I'm saying? They're in their 30s now. Like it's
But
not.
let's just really because I was trying to push this point across. If it's not like he lost a split decision and you know what I'm saying he was getting the better of him, some rounds getting the better of him. He couldn't put an offense together because of how overpowering Terrence was at. And it's like you're bigger than him. Yes, you had a dramatic weight cut, but like even some of the jabs was so stiff and he was blocking them, but they were getting through the block. Like, what do you do at that point?
See,
What more can you do? Like that's what I'm saying. And this
you
is
gotta
why
blame
when
the
we was talking
trainers
about it,
partially. I'm just
but
being
when we was
honest.
talking about it, this is why I said I didn't want to see a rematch because it's like, what is really gonna be the difference?
The difference, honestly, would be the game plan. Like, bro, like first things first, you have to work on your defense and you have to be able to fight while not walking forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was something Errol did not prepare for. I don't know how you don't watch Bud's tape. I don't know how you don't watch all of Bud's fights and realize that what you do to other people, you cannot do to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just like, he needs a different training team for the next fight because they sold this nigga. Like,
But
they
it's
sold him.
like your next rematch is in December. You don't even have enough real time
I
to
don't
put
personally
something
think it should be in
together.
December. I think they should wait till at least February, March. You know what I'm saying? Of next year. That would be the best call for them if you want to be completely honest. But I don't know, bro. Like if like all right, he's bro, he's talented enough to come back with a solid game plan. If they can't if they fought at 154, the weight difference would mean a lot for Errol's strength. But also take into account that it will do the same thing for Terrence. But it's like I feel like he would have a chance. It'd be a closer fight. He'd have an opportunity to win if he prepared correctly. But this is Bud we talking about. Like I still got Bud.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like if you really don't have a legit shot, and I feel like even if he go ahead and switch up his approach, it still wouldn't be enough. Like you just grew up and you know them elders told you like it's some people that just need a whole lot of leave alone. And that nigga needs a whole lot of leave alone because I don't. He got to go up against the big hitters. He got to go
Like,
up against.
damn it, boy! I told you not to be fucking with that boy down the street.
That boy down the street is a bad motherfucker. I'm gonna hold you, dog. And it's like
They talk about
even
that
me
boy my
watching, I
damn
can't
job.
even see no adjustments he can make. Like, what do you do? What do you do?
That
It's
just
just
goes to show
too
how
big, too strong,
cool
too fast,
boxing
too
his
good.
parents is.
He gonna catch up and he gonna get his. He might not be on Earl's on Bud's level, but listen.
So go ahead, cuz my fault.
Nah, that's all I'm saying, cuz that's all I'm saying.
All right. So in other news that just dropped today, so Devin Haney had to vacate his titles. Well, his title, and he's moving up the
Yeah,
weight.
bitch ass nigga.
So
Yeah.
so
Why? Because he don't
now
want to what? Because he don't want what? Nigga don't want to fight Shakur, bro. He don't want to fight Shakur for real. Like, come on, man.
I feel like he's more scared of Loma, bro.
What you scared of Loma for? You
The
just
way
beat him.
Loma
Stop.
he did not beat him, bro. I don't give a damn what the fucking judges said. He did not beat
Bro,
him.
when I look back at
He
look,
did
I
not
felt the
beat
same way when
at
I
all.
first watched the fight, bro. But when I go back and
No,
I look
I
at the
watched it
fight,
back, Charles.
he beat him by the cards, bro. Like that's it. That's plain and
No,
simple. He
bro.
beat him with points, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Like he didn't we like the fight that we saw, yes, we feel differently. But when you're talking like technical boxing, my boy, like he beat Loma, bro.
No, bro.
He landed
No.
more major
Because
shots. He got more points for the cards, bro. He scored better.
listen, even if that is the case, all right. If it's that close and you feel in your heart that you feel like you did not beat this nigga, before you leave the weight class, give him a rematch.
That's fact.
Shakur, okay, whatever. But he beat you convincingly, and it's a lot of people that say this. So for you to go ahead and silence that, if you feel like you truly in your heart beat this man, why not give him a rematch?
Scary ass nigga, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
What he gotta prove, bro? He already proved himself.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't prove nothing. He fucking got lucky, and the judges loved him that day for whatever reason. It probably was a payoff. Who knows?
Stop.
But you did not beat him, bro. You didn't beat him convincingly enough. You didn't.
Listen, man. That nigga
And then
scary,
Shakur
bro.
about to get smacked by him too, bro. That nigga the Matrix, bro. They call that nigga the Matrix. Like you watch this nigga and it's different. Like it's different.
Look, all I'm saying is niggas be talk crazy about Shakur, but the nigga he trained with is Bud Crawford. So it's like how crazy can you talk about this nigga? Like,
Nah, we ain't talking crazy about him. I like Shakur, but
nah, I ain't talking about Joe. I'm talking about how a lot of regular people and some boxers be trying to talk heavy and shit like boy don't know what he talking about. That nigga had Bud before any of us type shit before the fight was even made. That nigga said Bud gonna beat him. Everybody said the little nigga was a nut. And then Bud went out there and put belt to ass type shit.
it's
Put him
not really
straight down in the first 30 seconds. He came out saying, boop, boop. I said, oh, this is over. This is over. This is bad. I'm going to
I had
sleep.
to clear my eye, bro. Some of them shit started to hurt
I want to
me.
watch this still.
Yeah, nah, that shit was crazy. But my only thing with Shakur is he hasn't really fought anybody. We see the potential. We know what you can do, but like we gotta see what you can do versus like a worthy opponent.
All I'm gonna say, bro, is they said that same shit about Bud Crawford.
Nah.
That's what I'm gonna say. As they did. They
The only
definitely
thing with Bud, see now there's a difference between you haven't proven it and you haven't been given a chance to prove it. There's a difference.
I believe Shakur already a 2-division champion though.
I mean that's cool, but what division?
I gotta look exactly. Let's go by the weight and shit.
I think he what 130, 135?
Yeah, he around one. He at 135 now. Type shit.
What's the name of them? Is at 140, 145, and bigger.
That's you start getting to welterweight and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come
Cause
on, man.
that's where cause what Bud at 147. So that's welterweight. He the undisputed welterweight champion.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like man, Jersey all day, bro. Nork in the building. Like,
Not
come on, man.
always,
I got Shakur over all these young bulls. No cap.
He said Jersey
always,
all day
but
because the
look,
Eagles.
man. I cause a spade for real. Like,
Chill,
You hear that
that's our
bullshit,
team.
though,
Nigga, they
right?
practice here. Fuck you talking about.
I call
Damn,
it a spade,
Nigga,
nigga.
that's our team too, nigga. We
nigga, your
got
team
three
should be the
teams, nigga.
Jets then,
We got
right?
the Philadelphia Eagles, we got the New York Jets, and we got the Giants, bro. All three of them teams practice.
Nah, you can't claim the Giants. The Giants is literally in motherfucking New York. The
No, they're
Jets
not,
ain't.
bro. No, they're not. They practice right up north, bro.
We're
Them
not talking
and
about where they practice. We're
Right
talking
here.
about where they.
no, they play up north too. What you mean? They play right
Oh,
up
yeah,
north,
got,
cuz.
got the what's the name?
Where they home stadium at?
In New Jersey.
Nah.
Nah,
In New Jersey, cuz it's always been up
they
there, bro.
for some reason it's not the New Jersey Giants for whatever reason.
It's because,
But
bro,
like,
everybody hate on us, bro. So they want to claim nut ass New York. Like,
bro, them niggas got 3 teams. Hold on.
That's what I'm
yes,
saying. Three
yes, they got
teams.
the Jets, the Giants, and the Bills. That shit's
Uh-oh.
crazy.
Damn, how the Buffalo get a team before New Jersey, nigga?
Nah, if you want to keep it a band and shit, it's like shit. We even be hating on ourselves. New Jersey don't support shit New Jersey got going on. That's why the
Bro,
Mets had to leave.
if we really think about it, New Jersey teams, none of them have
Nah,
won.
they were sad. They were sad. We only had one good team to look forward to at basketball, and they sold us in the finals. like, I'll never forget that Nets team, bro.
What?
I was like, nigga, if we win, I'm a Nets fan.
Brooklyn
What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, nah, I don't. Shit, I can't even think of a 2K greatest all time.
Bro, we had Jason
What do you
Kidd.
mean? Jason Kidd.
We had Jason Kidd.
Nigga, that's one person. That's in a whole starting 5. That's one fucking person.
Oh my god, chill,
Now
bro.
give me the whole
Chill.
starting 5.
We had Kenya Martin. We had Jason Kidd, Kenya Martin. The fuck is Richard Jefferson.
We gonna fucking lose. We got Richard Jefferson and all. We gonna lose. We gonna lose
Chill,
against
bro. That's an
every
NBA
city's
champion,
fucking
bro.
starting 5, bro.
That's an NBA champion, bro. Put some respect on his name. Even Jason Kidd, nigga, he an NBA champion.
That
He won with the
played.
Mavs.
That nigga played 10 minutes on a LeBron-led team where LeBron played 48 minutes.
Yeah, all he did was run around and play defense. Like, that's just crazy. I do got something for you all, though. First. Before I bring it up, does anyone have any fat jokes they would like to get off their chest?
Fat jokes.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm ready for it. I already know what's coming and going. I feel like I experted one on the topic, so go ahead.
Former Lizzo dancers were weight shamed and pressured while at strip club, lawsuit says. So, Lizzo and her management team, there is a lawsuit that has been filed accusing the singer of sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment. 3 of Lizzo's former dancers have accused the singer of sexual harassment, creating a hostile work environment in a lawsuit filed Tuesday. They also allege that she pressured one of them to touch a new performer at an Amsterdam club and subjected the club to an excruciating audition after leveling false accusations that they were drinking on the job. The dancers accused Lizzo, a performer known for embracing body positivity and celebrating her physique, of calling attention to one dancer's weight gain and later berating, then firing that said dancer after she recorded a meeting because of a health condition. The suit filed in Los Angeles Superior Court and provided to NBC News by the plaintiff's law firm also accused the captain of Lizzo's dance team. What the fuck? I'm not saying that word. To other performers and deriding those who have premarital sex while sharing lewd sexual fantasies, simulating oral sex, and publicly discussing the virginity of one of the plaintiffs. What do you guys have to say to this? I'm going last, okay? Because I'm gonna get some shit off, but I want y'all to
I'll
go
let
ahead and go.
then go ahead and go first, because I
I'm honestly, all I'm gonna say is I'm just surprised she
are you
got
really?
caught. I'm surprised she got caught and sued for it. Because a lot of them get away with it.
She
Bullies
ain't
was
getting away
running
with this.
bullies. But
She's so big you can't miss her. She wasn't getting away with this one. Look, Monte's smiling. I need to hear what this nigga got to say.
Fuck, I was trying to kill this fly. All right. My only issue is, right. So my profession is a backup dancer, correct? Okay. So does Lizzo have a fucking show in Amsterdam? Is there a concert going on or something? Because why am I taking the trip out to Amsterdam? Listen to me,
she
cuz.
probably do.
The
I want
red
y'all
light
both,
district at that.
She probably
I want y'all
do.
both to listen to me real quick, right? Have both of y'all seen the movie Hostel?
Yes, I have.
Where was the setting of that fucking movie?
Bro, you can't blame stuff like movies on certain areas, bro. That's not how it is. They show stuff of America all the time. It don't be exactly how it be.
Amsterdam, bro. If somebody just say, "Hey, we going to fucking one of the most top trafficking places of all time," let's just come on, let's go. All paid expenses, everything. You ain't gonna know, bro. Something is up. Like something's up, bro.
I
Like
will look. I will say this: it when you go over a lot of the lawsuit, it's a lot of this is more jaded towards her management company and like her supervisor, whoever the fuck that person was and shit. It's more jaded towards her than specifically Lizzo. But enough people come out and say things. It's like I gotta look at everybody involved. Now, I don't got much to say about her fat ass, but you feel me? I
Damn.
will say this. Chill, look, all right, look.
I was
I
about to say,
I never listened to Lizzo. You get what I'm saying? Like, she
you
makes good
listen to
music
Lizzo.
though. I'm not gonna say
Don't.
she doesn't make good music. She makes good music. It's just not something I listen to in my spare time. But I specifically remember when that girl was coming up, bro. I got called all types of fat phobic bastards and skinny fucks.
I'm
That listen. I'm
like,
utterly.
wait, like the way you just said fat ass, like it would have probably, it wouldn't have hit as hard if I would have said it, because you know what I'm saying, I'm a little bit on the heftier side. But
Listen,
the way
bro.
you did say it, it
We're
kind of.
not going to treat fat like the N word, okay? We're not going to do that first and foremost. All
I'm just
right,
saying.
we're not,
I'm
not we're not doing that, okay? And yes, there was a little animosity in that. I apologize,
very,
but
that was very
but
aggressive.
nah, bro. Like when I'm looking at this whole situation, bro. Shorty at NBA games, showing her wrinkly butt. You get what I'm saying? Doing the wearing all types of weird shit, calling niggas fat phobic, saying this, saying that, bro. I do not have time for a motherfucker like her to be sitting here fat shaming anybody. Like,
Well, let's ask you a question though, and I just want to clarify. I'm not saying nothing that Lizzo did right or wrong with those facts of everything, but I want to shift it in a different direction for a second. So, what is the difference between her doing that and a rapper talking about killing somebody who's never killed anybody.
He ain't supposed to do that either.
But it's like, what's the difference? It's hypocrisy all around.
It's about how you carry yourself, though. You can't make your whole shtick you being Miss Body Positivity. I'm a safe space. Like, we don't judge here. We accept everyone. And then as soon as you hire these people and they don't do something, what the fuck your fat ass doing? Do that again.
Okay.
Nobody fucking told you to be eating a day. Like, who? Like, come on, cuz. Like, bro, come on, cuz. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
I just want to see where we can go with this.
That's look, this is all I'm saying, bro. There, Lizzo had no right with her big ass to be sitting here talking about anybody. I don't give a damn how much they weighed. I don't give a damn if one of the dancers ended up going through a food binge, because that happens with bigger set people. Some people, like, shit, I even have food binges at some point. You get what I'm saying? Like, that is actually a disorder. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, how can you chastise somebody for going through things that you yourself have also done? Like, Lizzo, like, we already know how fast you're taking down a Big Mac meal from McDonald's, bro. Like, what are we talking about here, bro? Like, I'm look, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, no. I did hear a fat joke yesterday. You feel me? This shit actually had me kind of laughing. They said all Lizzo got to do is turn around, and by the time she turns around, it's her birthday again. Like, damn, you a big bitch. If that. But look, bro. Look, me personally though, like, I don't have no problem with fat people, bro. Like, yeah, I got the jokes for you all goddamn day. Like, the jokes all day long. You know what I'm saying? You go on Twitter, it's even worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I personally don't have a problem with fat girls. Like, you feel me? I don't discriminate, bro. Everybody needs love. But I am gonna get on your ass if you sit here on that bullshit. And Lizzo big ass was on that bullshit. So
But
I'm
it's
not
like,
gonna say, none of this shit is true yet. You know what I'm saying? But I've been holding that in since motherfuckers called niggas like me fat phobic and shit. When nigga, I done dated big girls, so it's like, how am I fat phobic? Like, I done gave them some love. I'm entitled to love
You know what you acting like a Charles right now. 'Cause a while ago, I heard a Karen say, "I can't be racist. My kids are black."
But that's 50% true. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the Karen saying it, you know what I'm saying?
you could be dating the big girl and calling her a fat slob the whole fucking time you're dating her.
That is also true, but that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may tell you we should go work out, but it's like, I'm not gonna tell you, yo, get your fat ass in the gym. Like, I'm not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you guys all know, you feel me? This is something that you go through with women. As us as men, like, oh yeah, I tell my fat friends they're fat all the time. I'll tell you're fat. It's like, we're allowed to do that though. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just us as men. You feel me? But it's like, you can't say that to no female, bro. Not in this day and age and shit. They look at you like, you feel me? Look at you like you some monster or something. Like, I don't get it. But that fat bitch had it coming. We're gonna wait for the rest of the case though.
Yeah. Well, how far do you think this shit is gonna go, honestly? Because at this point, it's here.
She's gonna settle. She's gonna settle. And when she
Unless
settles,
she has a full blown recording on file waiting. Like, I don't see this getting very far.
she's gonna settle, bro. Like, she got to.
And like, what is the crime here? Like, what is the crime?
What's the crime? Well, imprisonment is one of them. You get what I'm saying? Because like, they got some shit going on at fat camp, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
But how is that imprisonment if they willingly went?
Nah, it was one of the situations where I guess she had a recorded video of them getting chastised or whatever, and they put that bitch in a room and they wouldn't let her leave until they deleted the video. That's imprisonment. It's kind of like kidnapping and shit. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah, bro. They took it there, bro. Like, bro, she's running, bro. She's like Fat Hitler, bro. Like, that shit's crazy.
He did not just say that.
No. I'm not saying it in that sense. I'm saying it like that's how she's running her organization.
Like
Like,
Fat
yeah,
Hitler.
she is not fucking around with these people, bro. If you play, that is your ass. Like, and if we go to the red light district, you better fuck around with that banana that just came out of Shorty Hoo Ha. Like, that's what they're doing now. That's what she did in the red light. Yeah, you see a look on your face? That's what she made them do in Amsterdam.
Wait, what?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Wait,
True
Yes.
about that part. That's where I was like, oh, but
wait.
The banana bar part. Yeah, I wasn't really trying to talk about that part.
Nigga, that's the main part. Nigga, wait, what?
Bro,
that
that's
Just
the,
keep
it's
going
the
on, bro.
freakiest
Like,
shit,
why?
bro. Freakiest shit, bro. After doing their shows in Amsterdam, they went to the red light district, went to the banana bar where shorties be performers, we won't say strippers, performers, entertainers, because that's what they decide to go by. Like, yeah, they put things like bananas, ping pong balls, and shit of that nature right up the coop. You get what I'm saying? Like, and they be, you feel me? Popping that, you know what I'm saying? Popping that shit out. And Lizzo in them, you know what I'm saying? Like they was trying to make the girls eat the banana, touch the banana. Yeah, sickening. That's a sick fuck right there. I tried to tell you.
I hear that part and I'm like, bro, you better have full blown evidence of this. Cause like you better kept the banana, you better did something.
This is some
Because
wild
Nah,
accusation.
that's like one of the craziest allegations of 2023. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
that's the craziest shit I've ever heard, honestly.
Like I heard that shit, bro, and I'm like, bro, I done did some freaky shit out here, bro. That's disgusting. That is disgusting, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on.
But like you said, that's the type of stuff that Lizzo would do. So I'm not even surprised. Like, if it's true, I'm not surprised. That's
Well,
just
she is on the bigger side, so she might have wanted that banana. Like I'm just saying, like she really might have wanted that banana. She seen it and was like, "Damn, I ain't had my potassium today. Like, hold on, cuz go get a different piece of fruit." Like,
Because we're about to be attacked from so many different angles that I
he's gonna
bro,
do
nah, bro. You can't attack me, bro. You can't. Look at what your ringleader is doing. Like, I don't want to hear nothing you're talking about. You guys are
listen.
being lied to.
Not a
Where
ringleader.
to, bro? Yo, like, nah, bro. Don't want to hear, bro. Your cult leaders out here making virgins touch vagina bananas. Like, no, bro. Nah, cuz. Like, you can't say anything to me until this case is over. And she better not settle.
Why can't she settle, bro?
Because if she did, she had a part. That means we're not gonna find out how much of it's true, but that means 50% or more is true. So like nah, I'm hanging my hat. Like bitch, you did it. At the end of the day, you will be paying these folks if you did it. Like I don't want to hear it.
well, sure, you can do it like Michael did. The
That's
dude,
different though. How much money Mike got compared to Lizzo?
but still though, like
I'm
if
just saying
you
the cuts is the more money you have, the cuts is different. You get what I'm saying?
did, but like I'm saying in a perspective of like, all right, the kid that is now a grown ass man that is still trying to go ahead and sue all this other shit went
I
back.
need you to understand there's a
Brent
thing called
James,
countersuing. And it's like, if these things were not true, she could have
bro, this
easily put in
is
a motion for a countersue of defamation of character, bro.
he is unalive, bro. Who
Nah,
is
nah,
he
nah.
suing?
I'm talking about Lizzo. You know, Mike can't defend himself. They're gonna forever try to tarnish my boy Mike. Rest in peace, Mike. Let that man rest in peace. Lizzo is still here. We're gonna get the truth about these big allegations. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit's
Yeah,
crazy.
just nothing surprising. But all right, so I was telling you before we turned the camera about the riot that took place in NYC, and y'all two didn't know what I was talking about. So,
Definitely didn't.
do y'all want to know who was the leader of this quote unquote riot?
Oh, I just looked it up on Google.
Jay-Z,
No.
Bigger
Donald
than
Trump.
bigger than
At this point in time, he's bigger than Jay-Z.
bigger bigger than Jay-Z.
Bro, stop it,
Who?
bro.
Tell me who. I want to know.
Kai Cenat.
Huh?
Are you serious, bro?
Kai Cenat.
Kaz? Kaz for
Kai.
what?
Matt, bro. Did they arrest him? What's going on?
Bro, they arrested everybody, bro. They arrested him. They arrested Duke. They arrested Agent.
Brody got agent.
They got Agent.
Yo, free AMP, bro. Free AMP, cuz. Free
I
the
think
gang,
only
bro.
person there was Davis.
Bro,
Davis.
I can't wait to see these reaction videos, bro. I
But
can't wait to see what these niggas post. I have the information. I can read it out for us.
yeah, go ahead.
Popular Twitch streamer Kai Cenat, who boasts 20 million subscribers on the platform, hopped on a live stream Friday afternoon and encouraged his followers to gather at Union Square Park, where he promised to give away PS5s and other free gaming electronics. What transpired next was described as a full-on riot. As an estimated 2,000 teens and young adults descended upon the park, wreaking widespread and well-documented havoc that prompted a massive police mobilization and led over a dozen arrests. Wow. Many among the out-of-control crowd tossed bottles, jumped on vehicles, taunted cops. That is insane. Yo, free Kai, bro. Like niggas, niggas got motion, bro.
Free
Like,
Agent. Free everybody, man.
yo, free them all, bro. Bro, they
Them
got a
niggas
picture
on.
of Kai getting arrested, bro.
Wait, but why did they do this?
Them niggas is on.
It was a
Them niggas is at
PS5
Rikers-
giveaway, bro. Bro,
Them
Kai
niggas
looks
is
scared.
on Rikers Island right now, bro.
Kai turning Crip right now, cuz. He turning Crip right now, cuz. Oh,
But
God, bro.
dude, they is fucking inciting a riot.
Damn.
So they gonna take them in for like probably a couple days. But I don't know, cause these niggas was on the news, bro. Them niggas was on the news, bro.
Yo, this is insane, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I was not expecting
Talking
it.
about these niggas might be facing serious charges.
Yes, these niggas might face time.
Yeah, I bet they're incited a riot.
This is New York. We talking
But
about.
they're
See,
just giving
niggas gotta
away
understand,
shit,
bro.
bro.
Fuck
See,
around in the
that's
Northeast
crazy.
is not cool. Like,
That's crazy.
they will give
That's
your ass
wild.
time for anything up here. So it's like, boy.
Over some shit another nigga did, bro.
They say you told him to come here.
Sure did.
Sorry, buddy. There's nothing we can do.
See,
Bro,
but you know,
see now,
I may not say it.
I don't,
Actually, fuck that. But because when Trump said that motherfucking shit and the motherfuckers stormed the White House, they let him go like 6 years later and they still try to lock him up one by one. But god damn, bro.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that. You know
Why
what's
would it
going
be
on,
that
right?
fast
You know
and
what happened
swift
yesterday?
then? Nah, yeah. That's why I said it. You know, it took him a while, but that's only because he trying to run again. Like, hold up, bitch, I'm back in there. And they like, nah.
He can still run in jail. There's nothing.
Bro, they trying to
keeping
put an
him from
alien
running
in
jail.
place. Leave him alone.
Bro, I'm just saying, like, so what, y'all think, bro, if Trump runs from jail, you really don't think he'll win? Like, he will win.
I think he will win, and it won't even be him.
Because at this, well, see, I can see that, but yeah, like at the end of the day, like a nigga in jail running for president, like he resonates with about 90% of what's going on.
I heard somebody famous one time say that he had voted for a president that was already dead, and I was like, I wonder what that means.
That could actually mean a lot.
I wanted to ask y'all another question, right? So I had seen this video, right, and it's funny. I swear to God. So Paul Pierce, right, was at the fight, the Spence and Crawford fight, right? And when Spence lost, he went on fucking I don't know if it's Instagram live or not, but he went somewhere and was like, "You see, that's why you can't call yourself the truth."
Nah, I did see that clip, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of mad at Paul on that one, bro. I'm like, yo, if you don't get your hating drunk old ass out of here, bro, go home, bro. Nigga lost some bread. What the fuck he talking about?
That's the hurt piece.
Yo, I saw that. I was like, yo, this nigga phone need to sit the fuck down. Oh shit! All right, fuck. I just needed to get that out. That was a laugh that I was waiting to share with y'all. All right, but another question that I have for y'all, right? I wanted to save this for Sunday because I had a video to go along with it, but we might still go ahead with that. Whatever. I want y'all to think of all the video games y'all have ever played, right? And I want y'all to tell me the most dominant OP character you've ever played against. Go. I'm gonna give y'all mine, and I bet you when I say mine, y'all are going to fucking like have flashbacks, PTSD, all of that. But go ahead, I'll give y'all a couple minutes.
That was a good one. Damn, I gotta think about this one.
Go ahead.
I would have to say, um, like, what do you mean by the strongest? Like I guess the hardest character. So
Like
that
when
it
you
has to
think
be a
about
fighting
the
game.
whole,
Okay,
like when you
so.
think about the whole game in entirety, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you think about the character, like the campaign modes and all of that type of stuff. Like the
Mm-hmm.
hardest person that you ever had to face. It may have been a fighting game, maybe a shooting game, whatever. But the hardest boss slash character that you've ever played, that you had to keep playing, that damn near made you want to quit and give up. Like the
Dragon
most
Ball Z
dominant player you
Budokai
ever.
Tenkaichi 2, bro, it was perfect cell. That nigga whooped my ass for damn near 3 days before I beat that goddamn story. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That nigga whooped my ass for 3 days, bro. I'll never
And
forget that.
what you said the name of it was?
Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2.
Okay. Now D, what's yours?
Mm.
Once you hear mine, I swear to God, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Like that's gonna
I
be.
got like two that come to mind. It's just like I just couldn't beat these niggas. There's one game called Legit 2. It's this nigga Avalon. That nigga was a beast, bro. My PlayStation got real hot for that one, bro.
Ain't shit compared to mine, but go ahead.
And then it was this game. It was called, you know what it is, Fight Night, and it was Fat Joe.
Oh
This
my God!
nigga was
I
a
fucking hate you.
fucking
I fucking hate
problem.
you. I hate you.
My
I hate
PlayStation got hot
you.
for that one.
I hate
And
you.
Jack and Dexter. I don't know if you ever played
Oh
Jack and
my God!
Dexter.
I
It's like
fucking
three of
hate
them.
you.
Yo, Jack and
So Jack and
Dexter.
Dexter, because that just made me too. It
I
was this
hate
fat
Bro,
guy
you just brought
rolling
back so
around in
many
a chair.
memories with
No
that, bro.
disrespect to the fatties, but it was a fat guy rolling in a chair, looked like a dog, and that nigga was annoying. I think that was number 2 or 3.
I hate you,
Damn.
bro. I hate you so fucking bad.
You hate me?
I hate you.
You
I
hate me?
hate
Why
you.
you hate me? You hate me? I
Because
hate you.
yo, crack was my fucking pick, bro. Crack was
Yo,
my
that shit's
fucking pick,
crazy.
yo.
What you
I
know about
swear
Joey?
to God.
What you know about Joey?
Bro, listen, right? So once we come over there Sunday, right, we can do a little reaction video, bro. I just watched earlier, right? It was
Mm-hmm.
4 niggas. 4 niggas played against Fat Joe in Fight Night. I mean,
And he
Fight
whooped
Free New
all
York.
their ass.
Hard mode. Not one of these niggas beat him, bro. Not one
Nah,
of
I'm
these
not gonna
niggas
lie
got
though.
one
Like
dub.
that was just I don't know what they did to him in that video game, but that was just the one nigga I never wanted to fight against. Like I'll
Oh
fight anybody
my
but him.
God, the pedigree of hell. Oh my God.
Bro, like
Yo,
nah, bro.
I was watching that shit with my girl, bro, and I'm just sitting here and I'm reminiscing and I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, you don't understand the pain this nigga put in, bro. This nigga
Hard
was him.
and labor.
This nigga was him. That pedigree took away half your health. Yo, swear to God, we watching the video. This nigga's getting them niggas out of here. Less than a minute, bro. Getting them niggas out of here.
Because he was
Oh
annoying,
my
bro.
God.
As fuck.
Yo, Diggs,
Oh my
check your email. I sent you a video.
Check my email. You want me to put it on the stream?
Yeah, it's to start off my main topic for today.
shit. That nigga or fucking Ice-T.
Bro, fuck
Ice-T.
Ice-T, bro. Fuck that nigga, bro. My little cousin used to use him in that shit all the time, bro. It was belt to ass, bro. I could not beat this nigga. Like,
Yo, listen, we need y'all to run this shit up, right?
Exhibit was pretty nice too.
Bro. Sean
He
Paul,
was amazing.
bro.
John Paul.
Bro, listen, bro. Y'all run this shit up, man, so we can fucking play Def Jam because I'm trying to beat these niggas' asses in Def Jam.
How you get Def Jam? That's only on like PlayStation 2, ain't it?
If we get like an actual PC setup, you could have like an emulator and play like all of the throwback games and
Talk to me normal. Talk to me normal.
like
Charles,
it's a kind of like a backwards compatibility type of thing that y'all got going on.
So you saying you want me to go to New York and join that riot and get a PlayStation?
Well, you need like a PC and all that shit for that. Leave. I don't know how all that shit works.
Oh, a PC. I thought you said a PlayStation. My bad.
Wait, was Def Jam a PlayStation exclusive?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, y'all can't. Yeah, nah. There's no competition.
No, I think Jack and Dexter was
Bro,
too.
move around.
What she said.
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I come from an era though, like nigga, I had both, bro. But it's like my favorite was Xbox type shit. Like I
did too, but I could never get.
Yo, can PlayStation 3 play those games, you think?
It might be able to.
Maybe.
Yeah, it might be able to. I forgot you got that PS3.
Yeah, that's hers. That's someone sitting right here next to me. I just looked at it like, oh shit.
Did you were you able to find the video I emailed you?
I ain't getting no email, bro.
Oh, damn. Matter of fact, you just go on YouTube and look up Stephen Greer.
Oh, I'm not pulling no YouTube. I'm not getting a strike, but we could talk about it. About it because they already hit us with a reference, and y'all not blaming nothing on me because I'm already upset. This is why the Ultimate had took this break. You feel me? And it's coming back. But at the end of the day, I believe in freedom of speech, and if I'm gonna say some shit, I'm gonna say some shit. And the fact they try and stop people from even referencing other people speaking is crazy. That's crazy.
Bro, it's YouTube.
But what you want to hear about Stephen Greer say? What he had to say?
Bro, Stephen Greer is talking about aliens, my boy.
Can't hear you, Monte. Can't hear you, Monte.
Definitely can't hear you.
Your mouth's moving, but no voice is coming out.
Basically, what Stephen Greer is talking about in this video.
Hold on. We lost one. Sorry, technical difficulties. Here we go. Let's bring them back.
Hello, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
And my joint probably fucked up because Javante has said that he wanted to watch. So if you could send him the link. I don't know if he wanted to join in, but if you could send him the link.
Send him the link. See if he
Originally,
down.
right.
But since we're battling with YouTube right now, so D doesn't want to pull up the video. You get what I'm saying? But
The video of what?
basically,
I ain't.
Dr. Stephen Greer, on seeing and studying aliens, man-made versus alien UFOs, and government secrets. Now,
Oh yeah, you better not play that shit. I'm definitely gonna get copyrighted.
nah, it's on Black TV. You would have
Not
missed it.
bugging me this
Nah,
time.
we
Nope.
would have been cool, bro. It's on Vlad, bro. It's on Vlad.
I know, but even
Vlad,
that,
Vlad wouldn't have did it. Vlad wouldn't do us like that type shit.
bro, I done seen, like y'all said earlier, some regular people put a whole movie up, put other people's albums up, and I can't even reference a basketball movie that is supporting of my culture. Ooh.
Well, one thing I can say is the government has been coming out, you feel me, these past few weeks with a lot of information, finally telling the truth about extraterrestrials, ETs, UFOs, UTAs, whatever you want to call these things. All you need to know is that there is life other than us. Now, this is something that there are a lot of different communities
Can
just
I stop you right here for a second?
yes.
No.
If you believe that, I'm talking to every one of you motherfuckers out here, right? If y'all believed that there was no other forms of life here in this galaxy other than us, y'all are a bunch of. I just wanted to throw that out there as a PSA.
A
I feel
bunch of
like the
what?
government shouldn't have came out and like told y'all that. Like, okay, some conspiracy theories do be reaching a little bit. I give y'all that. But certain shit you just like you if you look at it common sense wise, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
But to piggyback off of that, before I even continue, I completely agree because the way I look at it, bro, I feel like you have to be like the most self-centered individual if you truly believe that we are the only civilization in this entire giant universe. Like, if you really believe that we're that special to what's going on, and we're on this little ass rock, you get what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know what to
What you're
tell you.
doing right now is crushing people's existence, bro.
I can't really say that, bro. Like, I don't agree with that because at the end of the day, you got to be realistic. Like, if we're not,
Realistically, right?
all I'm saying is that if
Realistically, right? If they have to believe that we are not that special, right? That's going to take away from what? Their belief in what? God,
nah,
religion.
but I'm not
So
saying that we're not special in our own way. Any civilization that is able to create and prolong life is special in their own way. But to think that we're the only people that were capable of doing so is very arrogant, and you shouldn't have that type of mindset, especially when it's like it's. Trust me, bro. There's too many possibilities that there
But bro,
are other
people don't
like,
believe that outer space is real. They
huh?
don't believe it. People don't believe outer space is even real. So what is an alien? They saying if there's an alien, it ain't even coming from outer space. It's coming from in the ground under Earth.
All I'm saying is, if paying bills and going to work and watering your lawn, you get what I'm saying, takes up so much time that you don't have the opportunity to actually read a book and see what's actually out here. I can't blame anybody but you, bro. Because it's like at the end of the day, like, come on now. There's a lot of things that we're lied to about already. So it's like all I'm saying is when it comes to a lot of this shit with these people, bro, like be realistic. Like truly be realistic. Like we haven't discovered 90% of what's in the ocean, and you believe there's nothing up there. Like there's things down there that we still don't know what's going on. There's conspiracies that there's an entire civilization in the middle of the earth. Like there's people that believe that, like, bro, there's a lot of shit you get what I'm saying that's going on. And shit, if you want to be completely honest, there have been certain things that have been discovered in certain countries like China that actually give that notion to where it's like shit, there could be a whole nother civilization right under us. You get what
Well,
I'm
they
saying?
used to say back in the day, if you dig a hole, you come out on the other side. But then people was like, nah, on the earth is
Nah,
flat.
that's not
It's
true. That's
like,
not true. And now you're finding like entire like environments in caves, like underground, like trees bro, like man, there's so much going on. We don't like. I'm just saying, there's so much that we don't know still about the planet that we're on. So it's like, why do you believe that there's nothing else out there? And then it's like, so you're telling me that all of these people over the years that weren't scared enough to come out and actually tell you, like, yo, I saw something. This wasn't normal. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like there were so many encounters that didn't get spoke of because, of course, a person is going to get threatened. A person, they're going to tell you you're crazy. All of these different things. Now they're at a point right now to where it seems like they're at a point with their communications with aliens to the point to where there's no way to easily like lean into this conversation. It's either they start saying shit about this now, or it's all just going to come out and fuck everyone's heads up because they've been being lied to for the past 60, 70 years. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, because it's like, bro, they're just coming out with shit now. Like they're coming out with documents, like videos, like what they want whistleblowers to come. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's just too much.
so why do you think they're doing that? Because they've been hiding it for 60, 70 years. Why would they just
It's
now
because
just
they can't
randomly just
hide it
start filming
anymore.
it?
There's
Why
something
can't they
going
hide
on
it?
that they cannot hide.
They've been doing it for years. Why can't they hide it?
Because I feel like something's going on with these ETs, bro, with these extraterrestrials. Whereas, see, because all right, so here's a prime example of what is necessary for us to like actually evolve as a civilization. And it's hilarious that I even have to bring this up as an example, but all you have to do is look at the show Futurama. They gave us everything that needs to be done for real, for us to like literally succeed and elevate to that level that supposedly the aliens were trying to get us to elevate and become these type of beings that transcended just being on our planet, exploring the universe. They approached us and supposedly came to our presidents and during the Truman era about these things, like all the way back then. Like they were trying to get
Before
us to
that, bro.
transcend what we had going on.
There's before that, bro.
Yeah,
There's
before you know what I mean though. I'm talking about like when like it's to the point to where it's like we're not talking about the people behind the people that that are actually communicating and working. This is when it came to the president's attention, like people that run these countries around the world. But it's like when you're looking at this shit, bro, Futurama tells you everything that needs to be done, bro. And the first thing that needs to be done, there has to be one government that runs the world, literally.
Well, they know that, bro. I would tell you about the Georgia Guidestones, but I recently
I know
found out
about
that they
the.
destroyed them. So
Yeah, I know.
that's even crazier to me.
I told him about that one.
You know what I got when you told me that? I said, "Oh, okay, we're here.
Yeah, start
Ain't no
seeing
more
some shit
fighting.
like
We here."
And now they're at the point where it's like, yeah, they got to come out and they got to say all of this shit, bro. It's like there's a reason behind it, bro. You're
It's
not just gonna
fake.
come out of
It's
nowhere
fake.
like, all right, bro,
It's
we lied to
fake.
y'all, bro. Aliens have been
Listen,
here. They're
it's
still
fake.
coming, huh?
It's fake. So right, the shit's been here. We already know they've been here.
Yeah, it's been here, but I
But
feel like something's going on.
well, you know what's about to go on? They're about to use that shit, right? Because we about to go to war. We're about to go to war with each other using nukes, and they don't like the nukes. It fucks up all of our atmosphere, lives, ways of losing. Because if this planet goes, it's gonna fuck up the whole solar system, whether
I
people
heard it
believe
fucks
it
with
or
some
not.
shit in space too. That's why the aliens been coming to us.
Bro, listen. When I tell you, right, some shit's about to go down. They have to prevent it. But America is going to use a false flag as us, oh, we're being attacked by them. So now we're going to have bad out views on them. And they're here for peace. Telling you. Telling you,
Yeah,
bro.
they've done it before.
You heard it here first.
Bro, you wanna
I
know
ain't saying
something that
nothing
fucked
else.
me up, bro? This dude Stephen Greer said during this interview, one of the things he said during this interview, bro, he said so. Monte, you might be too young, but I know you remember the Jetsons.
I was just telling my coworker today, I said, the Jetsons is here. The
Bro,
next year, the flying cars are available for market.
bro,
We're here.
Stephen Greer said that. Bro, he said, yeah, here it is right
We've
here.
been
Dr.
there.
Stephen Greer,
We've
the
been
tech
there.
displayed in the 1960s cartoon, The Jetsons, existed back then. So everything
Yes,
that was
bro.
going on in the Jetsons could have been real. And when you look at some of the things that they were creating back then, like I was looking like they don't even talk about doing none of this shit now, and they're like they had it then. Like, oh yeah, like
How you think they went to the moon?
something's going
But
on.
it was fake. Look at him. Look at him. Look, he's already ready to hop on it. Sparked him up. Sparked him up real quick. Sparked him up. That's crazy.
It's just look, bro, they've lied so much. So it's like I understand it's hard for people to really like grasp it. But as being an bro, I'm an avid believer, aliens, mermaids, all that crazy wild shit. Yes, I'm a nut. There's a lot of things happen when you smoke weed on a
But
daily.
you're not. But here's the thing, though. After all these years of people putting it on, oh, smoke marijuana, can't believe what we say. After all these years, one of the biggest conspiracy theories turned out to be true.
True.
It's always a conspiracy until they say it. So again, because I'm about to dig into it, right? The CIA was created. Guess what was created right after the CIA? The term conspiracy. Do you know why they connected that for a reason? Because it's been a war on information ever since. You know why? Because people knew about it. And then
Yeah.
you did.
And
Bro,
just,
I'm not
and
supposed to
it's
do
like
it.
another
It's
thing. And
sad.
this guy, Dr. Stephen Greer, he's
He's a
he's a real
beast.
doctor, a medical doctor at that. He saved lives and everything.
He's
Um,
paid. It's an alien, bro.
bro, all of like he has all of the documentation.
He's an alien, bro. I'm
You get
telling
what
you,
I'm
he's
saying, on
an
his
alien.
website, drstephengreer.com. You know what I'm saying? But he says that from what they know, there are up to 60 to 70 different species of extraterrestrials. And most of the images that we have are mostly inaccurate. But he does also talk about how if there were like back in the day, the US ran like a man-made alien abduction operation in Argentina. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, it was mental warfare. It's like we have man-made UFOs. They have extraterrestrial technology. It's a lot of these things, and it's like it's going to fuck a lot of people's heads up. But
So you said back in the day they did what?
bro, they did alien abductions in Argentina, and I'm talking about the USA. They did it, like not the actual aliens. They had man-made UFOs, and they did mental warfare that way. Like it was a part of war. Like so, I can say that yes, when you think about it, there probably is a lot of different alien encounters that weren't really aliens. But I am going to say I believe that they're real. I believe we're not the only people out here. And I believe that this is literally not even scratching the surface of what's really about to come and happen. So I just want everyone at home to buckle the fuck up, tighten up, and get ready for
Wait,
what's coming.
wait. So can I ask you a question then?
Yeah.
So if aliens are real, right? So Who made them and
Oh,
when?
I still believe in I still believe in a higher power. You know what I'm saying? Like religion still plays a part to an
But
extent.
how? Where does it play a part into that? Because no religion speaks of them, right?
Yeah, but the Vatican has become very open, you know, and very forthcoming
Which
about this
one?
entire
The Dark
process.
Vatican or the Vatican Vatican?
The Vatican, like
Mm.
so, they're
I ain't
very
got no, I don't care what he said. He's a puppet.
yeah. Him himself,
The
like he's a
Dark
puppet. I
Vatican
can't
is who
say
I
that.
want to hear speak.
But religion does play a part. So I don't want people to also take it as like it's shitting on people's religions because it's like believing in a higher power that created life. That doesn't mean that the same individual can't do the same thing in other areas of this universe. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe that there still is someone above all, but
Here,
he has a lot to work with because this is a big universe.
What you got to
here,
say, Ted? Let's hear
yeah.
something.
Here's my whole thing about religion. I feel like religion was a thing that we got lost in the goose chase of who said what instead of what was said.
I agree.
So when someone like me comes along and will say, I don't have a religion, like I don't believe in, but I do believe in a God. I feel like that would be more like of I guess how it should be.
Yeah, yeah, I completely agree. I grew up in a Christian Baptist church, but I don't I don't follow a specific religion at this point in time. I'm very interested in Islam, but it's just when I take a like a real look at everything, it's like I've always believed in the Most High. I've always believed in a higher power, but it's hearing that there's aliens, and thinking that there me believing that there's aliens, I can say it makes sense on why I don't hear from the big guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're praying up to him and you want to hear something, but it's like, why not? And it's like, it's a big universe. He's pretty busy. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole lot of people, way more people than we think that's calling out to this guy. And that's kind of the take that I have on it when you look at it religious wise.
And see where this is where my problem lies with Avon. Because the shit all up because
Coming at me, hold on. I was minding
yeah,
my business over here.
you motherfucker, yes, you. Because the shit be all up in the movies, but yet it's still you still won't pull that trigger. You like, okay, they're putting it in the movies. Like I should take the movies a little more seriously than I
What are
actually
you
take.
talking about, bro?
We got PCD Ultimate in the building.
What are you talking about, bro? All right.
Because you
You
like
know,
I
listen,
hate how
bro.
something I hate how something will be put directly into your face, and this is why they do it now. Because there's niggas like you that are around that be like, it's just a movie. I am not gonna take this seriously. It's only a movie.
He
Like this
said,
is why they're literally telling you they're cloning motherfuckers and right in front of your face, and there's niggas like you that be like, oh, that means nothing. The movie is
So,
nothing. It's just a
it's
movie.
fake. It's fake.
so,
Like, come on, bro. There he
so,
hasn't been. You have not seen as such blatancy at the highest level as you've seen it right now. Normally, they try to put it in some superhero, supernatural type of thing to make it seem like, oh, okay, well, it's a supernatural movie, so none of the stuff is real anyway.
They're so out there with this shit right now that it's
They're
just like
out
you
there.
have no
Like,
choice
niggas
but
don't even have superpowers anymore. It's just walking into a random trap house and then they're going underground to a secret lab. Like, come on, bro.
wait, what are you talking
And
about right
then
now?
let me hold on, Charles. Hold on, Charles. Because I'm on this nigga
he
ass
just
right
wanted to come on me for no reason, bro.
I'm on
He
his
trying
ass
to get me
right
started. That's what it is.
I'm on his ass right now. Pause.
Go ahead.
So listen, right? Funny how this movie just came out, right? And y'all know what I'm talking about. Tell me why I just saw a video clip of, oh, now there's a biological lab that somebody found in an abandoned building and the whole community didn't even know nothing about it. It's on the news. I have the clip. I can send it to you.
I seen the clip already. I know what you're
Oh,
talking about.
oh. So you know what I'm talking about. So ironically, this blockbuster movie that puts all the fucking gems in it just dropped not even last week, and all of a sudden we find a biological lab in an abandoned building, bro. Come on, bro. It can't get no more blatant than that.
I agree.
What you got to say about that, D Ultimate?
So, first of all, you have no proof that they were cloning anybody in that lab. One.
What is a biological lab, bro? They're not just gonna come out and say, "Oh, we've been cloning motherfuckers."
I mean, you could do a lot of different things in a biological lab.
What? Grow a fucking tree? What?
Yes.
Bro, no,
That
bro.
is a part of the study of biology. Yes, actually. So,
Bro. And an abandoned building, bro.
I mean, it's probably an old one. So it's an abandoned building. It probably used to be a biological lab back when they had smaller technology. Back when it was a small business. Maybe COVID shut it down. Who knows?
See,
But look,
this is exactly what I'm talking about, right?
but look, you didn't even let me finish.
Off
I just let you
camera.
go off. Let me finish. I just
This
let you go off. Let
real
me
life
finish.
what this nigga, like, this is what I go through every day with this nigga. Like how more, what more, like, what do they have to put in a movie for you to be like, all right, maybe they're telling a little bit too much? Like, what does that?
So did y'all watch They Clone Tyrone?
I'm sorry?
I have nothing to say. I plead the fifth.
Did y'all watch did y'all watch They Clone Tyrone?
Oh, I done been telling y'all to watch this shit ever since it dropped.
I watched it.
I done been telling y'all to watch that shit. Like, bro.
Now I see why he chew you up like that, dude. Because it's like, nigga, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That movie, they put so much shit in our face, bro.
He not gonna be satisfied until a motherfucker's walking around with a full head of hair, with locks and everything like that, a beard, all that shit, looking just like him. He's not gonna be satisfied until he sees somebody just like that on the motherfucking news. He's not gonna be satisfied.
Yo, actually, Monte, what was your take on that They Clone Tyrone movie?
What do you mean? What is my take?
Yeah, what's your take on it?
What they're doing?
How did you honestly feel about it?
Every single significant thing that happened in the movie and in real life. When he was talking about the chicken, you remember these niggas was going crazy over the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Definitely was.
Niggas done got unalived over the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Bro, the grape drink shit killed me, bro.
The grape drink. Come on, cuz.
That shit
These
killed
goes
me,
back
cuz.
into the stereotype.
Bro, the cereal, bro, the cereal fucked me up, bro. Cause I grew
This
up.
goes back into all. Cuz this goes back into all the stereotypes they've been saying about us for the longest. Oh, what do black people love? Fried chicken and watermelon. Like, come on, bro. It's right there. Grape juice. Come on, cuz we didn't have enough money for the grape juice. We had to drink grape drink.
That's facts, bro. Like,
come on,
straight
cuz.
up, bro.
Right there in your face, cuz. The Avon is right there in your face.
Actually, you feel me? Like, you must call me Slick Charles from this point on after watching that movie. You know, my name from now on is Slick Charles. You
I ain't gonna lie. When I heard the name, I instantly thought you weird ass for some reason. When I heard the name, I'm like, oh my
God. Bro, I was like, yo, that's me all day, cuz. Me all day, bro. Put that pip in it. Yeah, come on, man. Nah, bro, I was watching that shit because it is like, I'm not gonna lie. I loved I loved the movie. I truly did. I enjoyed every minute
I
of it. I had some
like I
serious
feel
parts.
like
I had a lot of laughs. But it's like just looking at everything that they really went over in that movie, bro. Like they putting
that
so
is
much shit in our face.
a movie, bro, all time.
It's up there. It's up there.
And even down to the nigga that was sitting outside the store and was drinking and shit, bro. You just dropping so many gems and shit. Like,
No
come on,
cap,
bro.
bro. It was like, all right, so because I heard somebody said if you put Pootie Tang, Undercover Brother, and Get Out, if you put all of them together and they had a baby, it would have been they clone Tyrone.
Cause even in Undercover Brother, what was the main plot of the?
You know what the main plot was.
It's the chicken, bro. Come on, they done been telling us this for years. They done been
Oh
telling
my
us for
god.
years, bro.
But I'm not gonna lie, I did watch that whole fucking movie and I was like, well, why the fuck did they call it They Clone Tyrone? But then, oh, guess to find out that nigga, they named it that because it's like, shit, they might come in with a sequel. You know what I'm saying? Now that I think about it after watching that part. But it's like, come on, dog. Like, it was what? Another one of the clones, the Fontaine clones and shit? And because I'm like, yeah, like, because it's called They Clone Tyrone, but the main character's name is Fontaine. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, where the fuck did they get this shit from? But no, like Fontaine was literally just one of the clones. Like they have this same nigga in like tons of different communities around America and shit, just clone doing literally the same, bro. They all have the same routine, just in different areas, and they just have different names. So the one other clone from LA, whose name was Tyrone, he's literally sitting back with his boys and shit, smoking. You get what I'm saying? We watched him do his whole routine, just like Fontaine did. And now he's chilling, smoking with his guys, and they're watching the news. And literally where the whole clone breakout thing happened with Fontaine and all that shit, you get what I'm saying? That happened. It ended up on the news, and it's like the news guys walking around, you feel me, trying to get some of the naked clone people to talk to him, and nobody could say anything. And one of the Fontaine clones was, you feel me, ended up on the TV screen, and he put the mic in his face. Now everyone's looking at Tyrone like, nigga, ain't that you? Like, you get what I'm saying? So it may be a part 2 coming.
They definitely listen. I wouldn't mind the part 2. And listen to how weird this shit is. Right? Funny enough, who's the producer?
I don't know who is it?
Jamie Foxx.
I need a part 2.
Yeah, go ahead and look at me, Dave.
I'm not even gonna lie, Slick Charles, bro. Yeah, Jamie Foxx played that role to perfection,
bro. And then he was a clone in the movie.
Yeah, he was. Yo, Slick Charles was a clone too, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. What's the name? The Reverend at the church was a clone. Like the chicken spot nigga was a clone. Like, bro, they're doing this shit in real life.
Let me ask you something else, Charles. See how much you was paying attention when they was in the church, and they started breaking out the music and everybody started dancing. What that song remind you of?
Bros. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I've been saying for a long time that, you feel me, that they've been attacking us through the music, and just watching that shit, like everything that I thought that they really were doing, they're doing. Like, and they just showed it to me. Like, they don't
been
care
showing it to us. God damn it!
For the
They've been telling us.
9,000. For the 9,900 and the 2,000.
I don't know why niggas acting surprised.
Making niggas for the
bro, they in the church and shit. They in the church and shit. Bro, it was just, bro, that movie is something different, bro. I'm looking at these people in the church like, y'all going to hell, bro.
And it's crazy how it all connects. That's why I don't see how this nigga's mind isn't made up yet. Like, even when they were
talking about, bro. What are you
Bro,
talking
even when
about?
they was making the Bible references,
What are
bro.
you talking about, bro?
Cause
What are you
you,
talking
bro,
about?
cause like, how did you not watch that movie the first time and was like, yo,
What are
they
you talking about? When did I ever not watch that movie and never once said that, bro? I was the first one to watch the movie afterwards and said, bro, they cloned Tyrone. You called me. We talked about it for hours, bro. Don't get on the stream. Come on,
nah,
man.
nah.
Bro,
I was
this.
first explaining this
Oh
joint to
man.
you before you watched it. Like when I was explaining this joint to
But
you,
look, right? When you was explaining it to me, what did I say? The same thing that I told you on the phone. You
what?
cannot take all of that shit so deep because let me tell you, it's tactics. Just like them explaining this motherfucking alien shit. The alien shits have been fucking here before we been here. They
That's
brought
fact.
us motherfucking here. And we got fucking religious text that says that shit from years ago. You know, they've been really fucking with us at the end of the day. But you can't take what they're giving you because they're only giving you a spoon of it for a reason, bro.
Yeah,
That's what
that's.
I'm telling you. So you're
We ain't even
looking
gonna
at,
bring
yeah,
up the
you
Sumerian
still talking
tablets.
about them cloning them, but it's literally everything else. It's literally everything else. It's in the food that we eat. It's in the music that we listen
I
to.
know that.
They're still cloning us though.
They
I'm
not
pretty.
cloning
I'm
us.
pretty
They
sure there's
cloning
one of me
them.
running
They
around
cloning
Cali
them.
right
They're
now.
not cloning us, bro.
I'm
They
pretty
not
sure
worried
there's
about
one of
us.
me running around Cali
So
right now.
look, hold
They
on,
not
Charles.
cloning us, bro.
Hold on, Charles. He trying to act like he wasn't. So what did you say that Just Hilarious has said?
I said that Jess
And it's
Hilarious
on
was
stream, so don't try to switch up your words and all
I
that.
said Jess Hilarious was absolutely right when she said y'all niggas is giving the government too much credit because why the hell would they want to clone Jamie Foxx? I can understand if you said he were cloned Obama, if he cloned Jay-Z, or if they cloned fucking Lil
Bro,
Durk. But
What
put
the
some
Jamie
fuck do we
Foxx,
need?
right?
respect
Hold
on
on, no,
Jamie
Listen,
Charles.
Foxx.
listen,
No,
no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no,
Charles.
no,
Let me
no,
get it.
no.
I done been
No,
eating.
no, no.
Let me
Let
get
me
it.
finish. Let me finish. Let me
Go ahead.
finish.
Go ahead.
I can understand if you said somebody, right, that honestly, don't get me wrong, Jamie Foxx has respect for me. You feel me? I grew up on the Jamie Foxx show, but y- Jamie Foxx is not nobody that's going to make you be like, okay, yeah, they they definitely killed him. We're gonna, do something where they're going to
Are
See,
be we got to look at him and question why did we're going to question always fucking we question Virgil's, we question a lot of people's shit, but at the end of
I'm
the day
just
we
saying it's
question
about
takeoff.
impact,
We
bro.
question a lot of people's stuff, bro. I'll
It's
start
about
dropping shit,
impact.
bro.
you
Kanye
you
Jamie
already said
Foxx is
niggas
very
be getting
impactful
killed
in the
out
black
here, bro.
community.
But y'all fuck me up
are
on
you
my
done?
beat.
All
No,
right, you
I'm
It's
got
not done because I'm trying to talk and niggas is still talking. So y'all got shit to
good.
say. Just
Good.
say it, bro. At the end of the
Good.
day, what I was trying to get off my chest is don't take all of it, bro. Don't take all of it as literal. Because the shit that you might think they doing, they not even worried about that shit. This shit's deeper than that shit, bro. This
very
is
true.
way fucking deeper than that. Get deeper down that fucking rabbit hole, bro. Start going on tour and orbit and start looking through shit, bro. Follow the fucking money. At the end of the day, none of this shit fucking matters. The Galactic Federation is in control of it all.
Facts.
So if you really want to get deep, bro, it's a lot deeper than, hey, yeah, they cloning motherfuckers and they might have cloned Jamie Foxx. They don't want to clone Jamie Foxx. They don't give a fuck about Jamie Foxx. If Jamie Foxx died, we would be more hurt and they wouldn't blink a fucking eye and be like, yeah, we got to replace him.
See, this is where you. Oh my
He's
god.
not Walt Disney. He's not Michael Jackson.
He's still
He's
Why?
Jamie
immaculate.
Foxx.
Now, hold on, Charles. Why do I need to clone someone that's already on my side?
Exactly my point.
No, that's my point to you. All the fucking you done said. You said Obama. You said Jay-Z. You said all these other motherfuckers that are in big high positions. If they go ahead and turn their heads the other way, they're going to knock their asses back down to size and
Facts.
take all that shit that they got away from them.
You're only gonna clone the
Jamie
people
Foxx,
that's not with the agenda.
So
a
look, right?
Jamie, wait.
What did they
Jamie
clone Bill
Foxx,
Cosby?
What?
Did they clone? Did they clone Bill Cosby?
He's fucking old already. By the time he went,
Did they
by
clone
the
Michael
time he went
Jackson?
ahead, no, by the time he went ahead and said, "Fuck y'all, I'm not down with that shit no more," he was already damn near 60 years old, trying to
Did they
buy
clone Michael Jackson?
their money. You
Did they
can't go and
clone
make their
Tupac?
shit. You
Did
can't
they
go and
clone Biggie? Do you know these people would have had a greater impact on
no,
our influence than Jamie Foxx?
Hold on, because I got a rebuttal for everything you're saying right now. Just give me a second. They didn't clone Biggie because he was part of Dizzy. He was part of Diddy's sacrifice. Now let's talk about it. Now let's talk about it.
Bro.
Now let's talk about it.
So do you
Let's
not think
talk
they could
about it.
do both? Do you not think they could do both?
What?
What?
What do you mean do both?
How do you why not, right? Because if somebody's sacrificing him, right? Sacrifice him and clone him, right? And you
No.
won't even have to sit here and think about have people thinking, oh yeah, did he sacrifice Biggie? Because Biggie will be right there. We think it's Biggie, but it's a fucking clone.
No, that's not how the sacrifice work, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we need that nigga dead, bro. We need the blood, bro. We need that nigga dead,
What
bro.
do
We
you
don't need a clone at that point.
So what you're missing is, right? He's still gonna be dead, but you have a clone. That's not the real Biggie,
that
right?
don't that no.
Why not? Because the whole point,
When
because
you're
the whole point of
in
it, right,
no,
is for influence and control. Otherwise, why do we need you?
no, because when you're in a chess game, right, you have pawns. You have people
For
that you're
what?
to sacrifice and get thrown off the board in
For
order for
what?
you to become the king, which is what.
Control. Exactly. What did I just say? For control. That's
Okay,
all it's
so
for.
you can say the same thing about a lot. You can say the same thing about fucking I'll be sure. You can say the same thing about his baby mom Kim Porter. You can say the same thing about you can say the same thing about a lot of these motherfuckers. They come out with books. They all come out with tell-all books and all that. Once they get a whiff of that, they end up sick in the hospital, unalive.
I just feel like they're only gonna clone the people that have the type of impact that's gonna go for all
I'm
humans, not just
I'm
the black
willing
community.
I'm
Thank
willing
you.
to
And
go
Jamie
ahead.
Foxx ain't it. Because I
Nah,
know
Jamie Foxx is one of
some
the
Willing
white
to
people
go
that don't
ahead.
Jamie
even know
Foxx
who
is that
Jamie Foxx
impactful.
is. I'm sorry.
I'm willing to go ahead and say that the clones only appear and pop out when either
Necessary.
a somebody is of upper echelons and they turn away, or they go ahead and it's like you end up passing away too soon because we talked about that before as well. You passed away before your time, and they still needed you to get to a certain level of influence for you to go ahead and then proceed to one of your clones passing away or whatever the case may be. They go ahead and go into another character or whatever the case may be, but that character that you was just playing is no longer alive. So now I have that influence, and you know how people be, that like the dude that just died, RIP. When you reach a certain level and you not going to reach past the ceiling, you going to reach that peak that they think you're gonna reach, and then all of a sudden he passes away of an overdose. He passes away in the pool or some crazy shit. He's a drug addict after all these years and all this other shit.
Now, mind you, for me, the whole cloning thing, that's more of a like lower scale look at home. Cause like you said, D, like there's so much more shit bigger than just the cloning. But it's like when it comes to, the world aspect of some of these things that's happening out here, it's like, how can I put it? There's a government for that. You get what I'm saying? Like there's a
A
government for
government
that.
within the government, I think, is what one
Yes, yes.
president
You know what I'm
said,
saying?
and
There's a
he got
government that's
assassinated
handling
right
all
after
of
that.
the alien stuff that has nothing to do they like that they have nothing to do with the American government, Chinese government, all the separate governments of each country and continent. But it's like there's a transcontinental government that
Shadowy
handles all of
government.
those bigger things. But when you're talking about agendas within countries, agendas within the means, like yes, cloning is a thing that's probably happening in America because it fits the agenda for a lot of different things. But I can see Jamie Foxx as one of those people that would get cloned though. You know what I'm saying? Like the man has been he's been in our lives as Americans for as long as I can remember. He's very influential still to this day.
But
Literally,
what type of
literally one of the
influence does
great,
he have though compared to
literally
somebody
one
else?
of next to Sammy Davis, one of the greatest black entertainers to ever touch a microphone, a stage, any of that. But that's not what I raised my hand for. I raised my hand for you again, Diavon, because you watched the Jamie Foxx show, correct? Do you remember a certain episode where the real Jamie ended up somewhere else and clone Jamie ended up
I
taking his
remember that
spot?
episode. I
Mm.
remember that episode.
So again, back when he was that
This
influential,
was in the 90s. He
that
wasn't
back
that
when he was
influential.
in when he
He
was
wasn't
that
even Ray Charles
influential,
yet. He was not Ray Charles yet. How was he that influential then, but he's not now?
Yo, I forgot he was Ray Charles.
because
He was
you
Ray fucking
have some
Charles.
people that don't even know who he is, bro.
No way.
You
No,
might be on the cusp, but a lot of people don't, bro.
no, no,
And
no,
again,
no,
imagine, right?
no.
Jamie Foxx, one of the best entertainers, like you said. But what about Tupac?
What about him?
He would have had a way more bigger impact and influence than Jamie Foxx in the entertainment industry, one musically, because he would have gotten more
You,
rappers of that style. Then think about what he was actually kind of preaching, in a sense,
you're
until he's
you're
Hmm?
missing the fact that in that type of perspective of, well, I wasn't fortunate enough to grow up and listen to a Tupac when he was alive and all that. But when you actually think about the shit that he was on, as far as mentally, as far as where he wants us to get as people, that is dangerous to them. So that's what I'm saying to you. People like that have the potential to have that influence, and your message is not aligned with what their message is, they don't need you around. There's no need to clone you. I don't want that clone to even try to gain your consciousness to go ahead and tell these motherfuckers, wake up and do what you're supposed to do. That's
perfect,
why they're
right?
not a hot clone.
So
Like, you
why
don't
would they
want,
go after Jamie? Because what has Jamie ever said and done besides for this movie that they still released if they cloned him?
you like, it's hard to stop.
Because if I off somebody and then and to clone them, I went out of my way to off somebody and clone them to protect something that they were hiding and wanted to say. I'm not going to release the same thing and then
Okay.
show it to them.
And that's where a lot of people get out shit play, because it's not like you can't use a Jamie Foxx body for anything. We
What?
can just we can take his whole face off and then just give him another face. But that melanin that's still in his skin, that his whole body frame and all that, that's where the whole get out. They didn't want to clone them motherfuckers. They wanted their bodies. Like, you're black, you run fast, you do things athletically better than me. So I want your body. Fuck your consciousness and all that other stuff. If I switch that over, I'll take it.
But why release the movie? If they're going to do all this, why release it and show it to you?
Because, and I believe you said this before, and it probably is documented, it's a law a law of universe. They have to tell us certain shit. They have to tell us when something is about to happen. They have to tell us when something in the cusp or if it's happened or anything like that. They have to tell us. It's all depending on us now as to what we take it and what we're looking for, like, what it is. And a lot of the times, I feel like you don't do that. Whether
Feel like I
it's,
don't do that.
oh, well, whether, see, now this is where it becomes a tricky thing because it's too, of, like, it's a line drawn in the sand. And when they put stuff out like that, it's normally two people on sides. And it's people like you. It's not a bad thing, but it's like it's people like you to be like, oh fuck this. This is a distraction. I'm not gonna pay too much attention to it. All right, cool. I still told you about it regardless, but all right, cool. That's whatever. And then on the other side of the fence, it's, well, I guess I should say it's three sides. But the other side of the fence is, oh, it's just a movie. I'm not gonna pay too much attention to it, whatever, whatever. Now, the third side of the fence is people like me and who actually see the shit, take it with a grain of salt, and actually look at it or whatever the case. The whole common denominator in the whole thing is what? They told us. However,
I see right there. Yeah.
however we took it is whatever the fuck, but it's there. So it's like they can't say that they didn't tell us.
I feel like it's a catch. I feel like it's a catch-22 that they're going to use later on when all this real shit comes out. Whereas, like, as soon as the public's like, "Oh, you didn't say this, you didn't say that," they're gonna, "Well, we have been putting it in this and putting it in that," and you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like he said, take everything with a grain of salt. You get what I'm saying? But it's like it's more than obvious because they've been doing this for years on years on years. Whereas, like, they put so much shit in our face before it happens.
Which
So
is
hold
why
on, let me
when I
ask
see
you
the
this.
shit and I look at it and I'm like, it's a distraction for something much deeper.
Bigger,
Because
and
if they're going to
I do
tell
agree with
us,
that.
they don't
I
give a
agree with
fuck
that as
about it
it's a distraction.
anymore. That's why. The only reason why they're telling us is because they don't care anymore. They're like, okay, I don't care. Y'all want, okay, let's tell them about aliens. And we're gonna focus on this over here because
So
we're
let me
50,000 years into the future already.
so let me ask you this real quick.
Trying to get off this planet before it goes.
So let me ask you this real quick. You believe in coincidences, correct? No, you don't now?
Mm-mm. There's no such thing as a coincidence.
Oh, now.
It's no such thing.
Yo, he is fucking lying to yo. He turned into, see, he's a fucking clone. He turned into
They
a
done
whole
cloned this
different
nigga, bro.
person.
They
Now
done
that
got
we
What are
are
you
this
on
nigga.
talking
stream,
about? There's no such
it's a
thing as
whole different
coincidences,
person.
bro.
You said that you believed in coincidences the last time I recall us having this conversation. So, how is it a coincidence that right when this movie dropped, a week later, there is now a biological lab being found in an abandoned building? And
To
why
be
did they
fair,
feel the need to go ahead and go public with this? And this is on the news.
so it's going public with it, and it's been happening actually all this year. And even longer before that, they've been fighting for a very long time to get that. And it just started receiving more light once that alien touched down in Las Vegas. And then something happened, and they were like, okay, we need to speak up. And then they started speaking up, and people started getting silenced and all this other things inside of the government, real life shit, not just in movies, but real life shit. And then they're like, okay, well, how about we just go straight to the government with it and say, hey, there's a terrorist basically doing something with an unknown species, and I have a bunch of people to back it, but I'm not going to tell you who. But I got this many people lined up to say, bitch, enough is enough. We got the technology to prove it now, where we have our own phones. We could all go live right now and check into work tomorrow and just be like, hey, yeah, this is actually the truth. This is what's going on out here. Because
Can't do
we
that.
as citizens really know what's going on, some of us. And that's what I'm saying. It's a lot deeper than what they're telling us. Whatever they're telling us, they're not worried about either outcome that's going to come from it because they've already pre-planned that. That's called the Hegelian dialect. They've been doing that since the 1800s.
Very true.
So that in itself answers your own question about Pac, because if a Pac comes out and is like, "Oh, this is what they're trying to do to us," that is what would they would be more worried about something like that rather than, because it's so much mixed up opinions, especially about this whole they clone Tyrone shit. I feel like that like it's not gonna be somebody to bring us together and be like, look, this is what we need to do. We need to go ahead and do the right thing. So like that's not as 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 direct, I guess you could say. So that's why you don't need a Pac around. So that answered your own question.
But again, Pac could have been controlled if it's a clone. Because as the clone, you're their master. They're gonna listen to you, right?
Nah, that's too obvious. You
I'm not
can't
gonna
go.
lie, they didn't really need a Pac to push their agenda though. Like they didn't need a Pac to push their agenda.
You,
Like
but no, you can't go from a fucking revolutionary to bitch. Now you're telling us what they're saying is what we should go by. You can't go from a revolution.
Why not? Kanye did it, and nobody has caused a riot yet, huh?
We ain't caused a riot yet, but look how we look at compared to how
Because
we used to.
because we like, hey, yeah, you got cloned. What happened to the revolution, right?
my point.
Nah, just like you eh, and at least I know if Pac was still alive, he'd really stand on what he was saying did all that time. So
If
a
he just
Kanye,
randomly pulled like a 180, you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm
like
not gonna look at it like
if you
this
pay
nigga's not
attention
real.
to if you pay attention to a Kanye's career, this is something that he's always done. He would go and say some shit, then they would whatever as far as give him whatever the fuck he wanted, and then he would
And
go fuck.
backpedal.
And that's
This is
exactly
something
why
that
he's the
Kanye has
perfect
always done.
person. He's that they can control exactly. Just make him go sporadic.
See now, here's the thing. I feel like if a Tupac was still alive and he wasn't as vocal and wasn't as standoffish as he was, I feel like he would probably be a Kanye. As far as Kanye reaching that influential level and turn around bullshit like that, Pac was alive and chose to sell out for real, for real. But if you pay attention to really what Pac was like, I feel like he did really out.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I listen to Pac way more than Biggie, but Pac wasn't 100% revolutionary like niggas try to make him out to be. He was,
He wasn't. He
good
was a
food for
gangbanger.
thought, but but he really wasn't. From Baltimore, fucking going to school of fucking arts and shit. You feel me?
Nah, that's facts.
You feel me? He got more into the street shit on some 6ix9ine shit
That's facts. After the fact, that was the shit that
after
fucked
the
me up.
fact.
That's what
Yeah.
led to Cuz getting killed. Like him trying to be gangster after the
Banging
revolution.
out West Side, nigga, you from Baltimore. Fuck you mean?
You
So
He was born
I
again,
in New
feel
York
like
though.
all right, hold
but
on.
but but don't get me. I'm not trying to come at Pac because again, I bump Pac way more than
Nah,
Biggie
nah,
most of the
nah.
time.
I'm not I wouldn't speak on a place of like attack or anything like that, but like I feel like in that sense we how do I explain it? We have not. You haven't been in a position of power like that. Like even with a Tupac or a 6ix9ine type of thing. Like when you put a whole gang on your back and you're the breadwinner of the gang, like I feel like that's a whole different position of power to the point where you're like, all right, well, I'm in the gang pretty much. Like I feel like the only difference between them two was Pac died before he got the chance to be in that type of position with the gang.
Wrong. Pac was riding around with Suge. Who else had the game? Pac was riding around with Dre. Who else had the game?
Dre ain't have shit back then though.
I mean, only because him and Cube had their little shit, but he
Nigga,
was still well respected,
you in
and
Death
so was
Row
Suge.
On
back
the
by
music tip, like not no street shit.
I mean, if you gotta if you making music together, yeah, I'm sure you gotta be respecting on some street shit.
Nah, bro, cause Dr. Dre was more so one of the guys. Cause you gotta remember what that nigga came from. That nigga was like part of this weird ass music group before he started doing the rap shit. Bro was not a street dude. They would
But
have got
what
put
was
on
the
their
weird
ass if
ass
he was trying to
music
start
group?
a career. Huh?
What was
called
the
the
weird
Wreck.
ass music group?
It was called the
Dr.
Wrecking
Dre.
Crew, and this nigga used to dress like fucking Prince,
Yes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And what
lipstick
and
and
what
all,
and what? Not lipstick and all. Stop.
lipstick, bro.
He's not lying.
I I might tell you a joke, but I
What's it?
never tell you a lie.
He was foreshadowing the future, bro. Drake doing it now, and a bunch of people following him. So
Yo. Easy on my
Listen,
mans, yo. Easy on my mans, bro.
it's literally just like some Shakespeare type of shit. Like you have a talent, you can project your talent onto the world, but you do such shit in your spare time. I feel like that's Dre.
yeah, bro. I don't know. I agree with Jess Hilarious. I don't think they cloning Tyrone. I think there's a lot of more deeper shit going
Now
down
let just
than
now let
just
just
cloning a bunch of
hilarious.
niggas that they don't even want here, to be honest.
Now
They
hold
never
on.
really wanted here. But
Now let just hilarious. Now let just hilarious come out and say some shit about some shit she done seen about them Hollywood parties and all that other shit. Let her come the fuck out with some shit like that, and let's see how long she disappear, and then she just all of a sudden reappears and she looks different. Then
but
what?
again,
Then just
that's
hilarious and just
different. That's
I don't
very
know what I was
different.
talking about.
That's very different
What's the
because
difference?
Jamie Foxx was sick. He
And
didn't
that's another
disappear.
thing that we just like we don't understand and we still just like let it go. Like we don't even know what the fuck was wrong with this nigga. He was on his deathbed, and then a week later, he's fine playing pickleball, bro.
Not too much on pickleball.
I still don't know what pickleball is to this fucking day. I still don't know. I've never picked up a fucking whatever the fucking thing is. Like, that's what I'm
Man,
saying. Like,
pickleball,
how
man.
do
I'm the
we go
pickleball MVP
from?
of high school, nigga.
But let's really analyze certain shit. Like, we need to stop sitting here acting like shit is just like. I'm not saying that miracles don't happen every day, but certain shit is just like, nah, bro. That's too fast. That's too quick. Certain shit just happened too fast than naturally actually happening. So I'll put it this way. Do y'all believe that Easy E actually died from AIDS?
Oh,
Mm.
I believe he died from AIDS, but I believe he was injected with that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was
So
gonna say. But
okay, so how do you go from being admitted into a hospital damn near in what, the end of February. You find out you have the shit, and then you damn near die 2 weeks later.
Full
Like, that's
blown
too
at
fucking
that.
fast.
Full blown AIDS. He got that shit quick.
I
That's too
mean, he
fucking
probably had it
fast.
for a while though.
Bro, no, bro. And none of the kids got it. Nothing. He done had kids after he done fucking died and shit, and none of them have it.
I mean, it's possible.
No, bro.
How possible?
That's not possible.
No, bro. See,
If you
that's what
got
I'm
AIDS,
saying.
you have a kid,
You
bro. They got
believe in
AIDS too, bro.
coincidences,
That's
nigga.
not true.
I don't believe in them.
It's in your
That's not
blood.
true. I'm not. It's not a coincidence. That's science. It's proven science.
No, bro. No. For you to go ahead and okay, like that's what we were saying with the whole magic shit. For you to be fucking a whole lot of it, and then we just hear, oh, I have AIDS. Nobody has came out and said, oh yeah, Magic gave me AIDS. Oh yeah, Easy E gave me AIDS. Oh yeah, I was born with AIDS because my dad was Easy E. Like, none of this has happened. Nothing at all. Nobody has came out and said anything. Nothing.
I mean, everybody don't have to tell you their business.
Dog.
Not everybody wants to be in the
Killing me.
spotlight.
This
You're
nigga.
killing me. Dog. You're killing
They done got to him, bro.
Listen, how
You're
who
killing it.
wants
Watched her
to
last pod and they
who
came
think
to
about
holler at
this?
him, bro.
Who wants to say, "Hey, yeah, I was born with AIDS because my dad's name is Easy E." Who wants to just say that, bro?
Very true.
I mean, it ain't about just blurting out.
Oh,
Like,
I got AIDS
but it's
from
like,
Magic Johnson. Who wants to just say some shit like that? Nobody wants that fucking type of shit, bro. The only people going for stupid shit
I was
like that
about to
is
say,
Kiki
you'd be
Palmer.
surprised, bro.
AIDS by Magic Johnson is crazy.
You'd be surprised, bro. Niggas do anything to be famous nowadays, bro.
Nowadays, but that was old news back then.
No,
Social
bro.
media wasn't even a thing when people found out about Easy E. So the internet Y2K didn't happen when Easy E was fucking with AIDS, and YouTube was just coming up when Magic Johnson
No.
announced he had AIDS. So
That
again,
if that's the case, you can say the same thing about fucking grape victims. Why the fuck do they come out and say whatever about their pain and like, what do you mean?
well, most of them can't speak up because they're in pain, right?
No. How many? What? Are you kidding me?
That's why they don't speak up. They're still in pain and in fear. They're like, no, what happened to me still scars me. I don't want to talk about it. I'm too scared to talk about it.
I mean, I'm not gonna act like there's not select few that does exist like that, but as far as, oh no, they've been vocal than ever been before.
So again, that's different. That's somebody that's literally physically attacked
Okay.
versus somebody that was born into something or, had a sexual encounter into something and said, this is what happened to me in 2006 and under.
I don't like a lot of the shit that done haven't done fucking damn near like. Do I need to bring up a certain name? K. Relly?
I don't know who that is.
You know exactly who that is. Which the
K.
one?
Relly?
Yes.
Who is that?
R. Kelly, nigga.
R. Kelly. What's that got to do with anything?
Because all that shit was. It should be some sort of statutory against all these people that just came out years later. But
I mean, they didn't come out years later. This man's been fighting them cases for over 20 years now.
ha!
Nah, he wasn't fighting
This
for
has
20
to
years.
be some sort of
he got indicted
U.S.
like
law history for you to be fighting some goddamn cases for 20 years. This
he
has to
wasn't
be
fighting those
record.
particular cases. Like they came with information like not too long before he
They
got
kept
arrested.
coming back with information, right? They would come get him. Up, nope, ain't got none. Come get him. Up, they ain't got none. That's how niggas was suggesting the whole time.
We ain't got nothing. Let's just pile it all up until somebody got some
Until they
concrete.
had evidence to lock him up to do it, right?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, come
Because
on.
they had one person that said, "Oh yeah, he raped me," blah blah blah. Everybody was like, "Oh, oh my god!" And then what?
Yeah, I'm
Did he
not
get
gonna lie.
locked up
That
then?
nigga had a crazy run. Like he
He
had a
had a
crazy run.
crazy run. You was too young for it, because you might have just been born into it. But R. Kelly been doing the shit since Aaliyah,
And
Nigga, I'm
y'all just
watching that shit
now
on the
getting
Boondocks
like
about that
20
peeing case,
years
bro.
later.
and he just now going for it 20 years later. Think about it. Aaliyah died in 2001. He was dating her. She was underage,
Yeah, he
and
should have been
everybody
done
knew it.
then.
And everybody knew it. So this is 20 years later. Yeah.
Shit, when they
Yeah, that's
married
the
or
world
something?
we live in. But listen to this. Not too
So
long ago,
wait.
that was the age. So they don't, these older nasty motherfuckers that is giving you all y'all money so y'all can go and buy their food that they, are shuffling around with these dirty ingredients. Guess what? They
That
believe in
grape
that shit
drink.
too. Yep. So it don't matter, bro. None of this shit doesn't matter, bro. Shit don't fucking matter, bro. None of this
You
shit fucking matters, bro.
I
It
hate
doesn't
this.
matter, bro. None of this shit matters,
None of
man.
this shit fucking matters, bro. Live your
I
life, love your life, believe in God. There's only one God, the supreme God.
Nah,
Love that
word.
motherfucker. Get to know him. Get in touch with the
Yeah,
world around you,
get next
not
time,
this
bro. 'Cause shit
virtual
getting
shit.
real spooky. You feel me? Because it's like I don't believe we're gonna get to the into the Futurama aspect of where Earth can be. Like we're I don't think
You
we're gonna
seen what
live to
happened?
see
How
the
did they
days where
get to
there's
there?
one government.
How did they get to there? They had to destroy everything to recreate because they
Dead
can't just
ass like
merge
a
it.
few
It
times,
all
bro.
has to go. You got to destroy before you elevate. Think about it.
That's true. That opening scene really just says so much. You feel me for that show.
and I want to talk to y'all about something, right?
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I need to go back to the clone Tyrone thing just for 1 second, right? So in the opening scene, right, they were talking about Michael Jackson. It comes back out and fades from a white man's face, right? As they're talking about Michael Jackson. That alone had me thinking.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You on to something, cuz yo, you on to something. Yo, you just fucked my head up with that
What
one.
have you thinking, guys? I want to know. I think we all want to know.
He on to something.
What if this process that they did in the movie actually worked?
Damn, bro. I didn't pay attention to that, bro. Like, cause like I
What?
remember that
Say that
part.
again. Say it a little louder.
What if this process that they were trying to keep recreating, where they went through the 4 phases as they kept coming back, they kept getting lighter and things of that nature. What if it worked on one particular person
That we know of.
that we know?
Are you talking about Villa Lago or Revilla Lago?
Let's just say that's what it is, the Lalaco. Let's say.
It is vitiligo. That revitiligo, that other shit. You know what that shit is. That's that Uncle
White and the
reference.
black. One's
So
black and the white.
now
One's
that
white
I
and the
got,
black.
but now that I got y'all minds on it, do y'all think this happened?
It's possible, bro. I had to think about
Do I
that
think
shit
what
for a
happened?
second, bro.
Do I think what happened? What do I think happened? I need you to spell it.
They turned Michael Jackson into a white man.
No, he did that to himself. He put bleach on his skin.
Oh, this nigga, bro. This nigga.
When I was growing up, they said he put bleach on his skin.
If
That's what
we,
I'm
I
thinking
heard
of.
the same shit, bro. Move around.
See?
I was about to say, let's get past that 2006 bullshit mind thinking.
Thank you.
Let's get past that for a
Thank
second.
you.
If we really sit down and think about it, from the time that the nigga burnt his head on the Pepsi commercial, all the way up until he died, we done seen different versions of this man.
Multiple versions.
Multiple versions.
Remember when his nose fell off?
So what, y'all don't think that was him?
Could have been a clone.
Multiples.
Because that's somebody that I would say would be cloned
Michael Jackson
over
really could have
Jamie
been
Foxx.
Tyrone, bro.
He could have been a Tyrone, but the Tyrone is all of our habits that we still falling into every day. And I pray our people get out.
Very true, but we're lost. I'll just give you that much. We're lost. All you can do is
The light
pray.
will show the way soon.
Damn, bro. That was a good one, Monte. Because I was really trying to figure out like who was the guy that they could have did that to, and the only nigga that we got is MJ.
I said MJ. I said, why wouldn't they clone MJ? Why wouldn't they clone Tupac?
Nah, they cloned MJ. It's Tupac, no, because it's like Tupac wasn't on MJ's level. Like, this is what I mean when it comes to how impactful are you? Like, are you that impactful that every race is paying attention to you, or are you just Tupac?
I
You get what
mean,
I'm saying?
all the races was paying attention to Tupac because
Nah,
Tupac was on some
not to
Unite
that
shit, but he was
scale.
also on some
Not
hood
to
shit
that
at the same
scale.
Not for
time.
the.
They
I was
know
about to
Michael Jackson
say,
around the world, nigga.
Well, I know obviously more than Michael Jackson, but I would
But
say more
nah,
than
like if
Jamie
nigga, they
Foxx.
know Michael Jackson
That's what
around
I
the
would
world.
say.
That's the perfect nigga to clone, bro. Tupac, not so much. He had a lot of pull in the black community, but the black community only for real, for real. Like if
Just
you
like
want to
Jamie
really take it
Foxx.
there.
Boom. That's where I was getting to.
But no, Michael Jackson, no, that is a worldly
no,
presence,
no, no,
and he's
no,
the
no,
perfect
no,
guy to
no.
clone.
Wait, no, no, no. I'm not gonna let you get away with that little slick shit you tried to put in there. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Because when we really sit down and we think about the motherfuckers that are like gatekeepers in this shit, like we can't go ahead and just dismiss Jamie Foxx. Like we really
So
have to take into consideration the type of influence that Jamie Foxx has.
so I can tell you way more people that want to be rappers like Tupac than actors that want to be like Jay-Z. I mean, Jamie Foxx.
No, you can't. You can't tell me that.
Name 5 actors that said I was inspired by Jamie Foxx. That's why I'm acting.
I mean, obviously, I can't tell you that. It's so many.
Exactly, but I can tell you 5 rappers that heard
But
Tupac and
no,
wanted to rap like Tupac.
wait a minute. Because I can tell you, motherfuckers done said, if you said to a motherfucker, who's the most talented motherfucker that you can think of,
Just
they
because you're
were
saying
Pop.
somebody's talented, that don't mean they had that impact on you.
Yes, they did, bro. Do you not like remember the fucking bangers that this nigga Jamie Foxx even had as music,
No
bro?
one's
Fuck
not
movies,
saying he don't have bangers. So how many singers said they want to come out and be a singer like Jamie Foxx?
bro. When you
You
think of
can't name 3, but
oh
you
my
can name
god,
5 rappers,
you're
2
making
rappers.
bro. You're
Name
really
1 rapper
bro.
that wants to be like Tupac. So that's what I mean by influence. Somebody that's going to keep doing the nut shit that they can control and put stupid shit out if they want to. Where
Niggas
eventually over
nowadays,
time where they'll be like they're
bro.
going to fall off of them
Don't
anyway.
niggas nowadays don't even say that Tupac is their favorite rapper, bro. That's what
Didn't
like
I
they
just say that? Where eventually he'll fall off anyway. I literally just said that.
no, bro, because like we're not even talking about like fall off. You would have to go to somebody and be like, oh, how do you feel like Jamie Foxx has impacted your life or some shit like that? Like, obviously, some motherfuckers know him for music, some motherfuckers know him for movies. But the fact that you can do both and step out your comfort zone and be great at both, pretty much damn near any fucking thing.
Okay, and so was Tupac.
No, bro,
He was
no.
a great rapper, and in my opinion, he played Belly really good.
He wasn't even in Belly, nigga.
Oh, I'm sorry, Juice. Damn,
Exactly. That's
my
my
bad,
fucking point. Thank
my
you.
bad.
You
But
don't even
still,
know the fucking movies that this nigga's in. He's not that
no,
fucking iconic.
niggas is tired. I'm ready to go. We done did this for 2. Um, I got work in the A, but yeah.
Oh yeah, we did pull this for 2. That's a nice little 2-hour job.
Yo, niggas lucky, bro, because I ain't. You got me riled the fuck up. Like you make me
Sunday
mad.
gonna be
Like,
funny, yo. Sunday is gonna be a funny day, yo. I can't wait.
bro, you making me
Yo,
mad, bro. You
thank you
make
for
Because he don't make
everybody
no
that
sense,
decided to
yo.
tune
You
into.
gonna
you
say
don't make no fucking sense
you
because
What are you gonna
cannot
do? You're
name
gonna
me
keep going.
anyone that said I was influenced and chose my career because of Jamie Foxx, but you can name me someone that said that about Tupac, and I don't understand why that don't click in your head.
the only reason I can say that is because I don't watch enough niggas interviews to be like, oh, when
You
they.
told me you watch interviews all the time. Stop the cap.
You said what?
You told me you watch interviews all the time.
I do, but not like on fucking
You
actors.
just said you don't watch interviews, so I
No,
come
not
on,
on
man.
fucking actors, nigga. What the fuck? Who watches an actor's interview? Like what?
Okay,
I,
so
wa-
a
I
singer.
watch interviews, you
So a
bastard.
singer.
Bro, we talking about Jamie back in 2005, 2006, like blaming on
Oh
the
my God. So again, so
alcohol, bro.
somebody that must have fell
Come
off
on,
then.
bro. Like you
So
really not
somebody that
take
must have fell off then,
the
right? Because
You
that's
really
what
bullshit.
think
you're saying.
they wouldn't clone the
Come
Django, bro?
on, bro.
I don't think they would clone the Django. I think they would rather kill the Django and let him hang. Because did you see what the Django did?
Bro, if they would have rather killed the Django than
What do
let him
you
hang, they
mean?
would have
What
let him die when he was
Django did,
sick.
bro? And this is what I'm saying. Like, all
Did you
right,
see what he did in the movie? Not in real life. He hasn't done anything in real life to make them say, "Okay, we got to kill him," but we don't want to cause panic, so let's clone
That's
him.
true. I'll give you that. Jamie
And that's
bro.
Foxx,
what Jess
he is an
Jess
individual
Hilarious
that
said.
has
That's what
sick
I
Oh,
moments.
agreed with.
wait. No, don't. Cause see, now you not looking at the other side of the fucking coin with that. Because who the fuck else was going to sit there and be called nigger 113 fucking times? Like,
Will
come,
Smith, he did it for the movie Emancipation.
he didn't fucking sit there. No,
He literally did. They literally called him nigga as part of the movie. I think he said 83 times. He counted, and he said it made him, feel some type of way where he, wanted to spaz out and start doing crazy shit to the people that he was acting with. You go look that interview up. Watch interviewers with
83
actors,
to
bro. Watch
100,
it.
83 to 113. Like, come on, bro.
What does that mean?
And
It
then
doesn't. The more than 5 times is gonna make me want to fight. So I don't know. I don't think it really matters. A good 20.
And don't nobody give a fuck that this nigga Will Smith went back and damn near redid the Django. Like, who gives a fuck? Like,
Will
That
Smith might have
wasn't
been cloned.
Django. That was something way different.
nigga, I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm
I
just
think
not.
Jay-Z got cloned.
We sat there and listened to the whole
You
Django
said
thing
who?
2 hours.
You said who got cloned? Why do you think he got cloned?
That nigga Hove, man. That nigga
No, wait,
Hove, man.
no, we ain't even gonna get into that, nigga.
Why he get cloned?
That's the nigga
Nah,
Why
bro.
he get
We
cloned?
had that 2 hour mark,
definitely.
bro. We gotta discuss that on Sunday, bro.
That's the nigga they definitely want to clone to set us back another 400 years.
Yo,
Hey, but
facts.
did they do it yet? But you see what I'm saying? Not Jamie Foxx.
They did do it. I believe they did it. I
I
forgot what
believe
that.
that.
Look,
I would
I don't
how
think they
believe
crazy.
that.
cloned Jamie and shit, but it's like it's a possibility. I believe that.
Look, Charles, how crazy is it, right? That the nigga go ahead. I forgot what Simpsons episode that was, but they damn near made a Jay-Z joint that looked just like this. But he didn't even have dreads yet, right? The nigga was in a suit, all that type shit. How you they've written fucking did your joint before you even had dreads, before you even stepped foot in a suit. They had your whole character down to a T. He was damn near a Simpson. He could have been a long distance cousin.
They
How the
say, yeah, this
hell?
this this is what you're gonna be.
How in the hell? And you turn out to be just like that.
We
How,
all know the Simpsons writer is a
From
psychic
the
from the
future.
future.
bro?
He's definitely from the future. I don't want to hear
He's
shit.
a psychic from the future at that. Not just from the future. He's a psychic from the future.
Maybe he's in one of the elite. Who knows?
I mean, that's when you're gonna have to get into well, who's creating the show, and then who owns that, and who owns this, and who owns that. But we don't want to go down this rabbit hole. We're at 2 hours and 8 minutes, so
We don't. Can I get one more thing I wanted to just discuss with Charles off my
Only if
chest?
you let me say this one thing without going back and forth with me.
Okay, I just wanna
Jay-Z's the
before.
best rapper alive.
Oh shit, this nigga
Anyway,
that's good.
anyways, Charles. So you remember we got into this whole basketball discussion and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So when earlier, right, I just so happened to be scrolling and going down my own little rabbit hole and shit. Right? So apparently, Kyrie had. Well, let me not start with that. I went to a little thing where Gilbert Arenas said that
Oh
the
no, we doing this on
old.
Sunday.
We could go back into it for Sunday, but whatever. Gilbert Arenas said that the old school players couldn't handle the prototype compared to what is today's game. And when he said that, I was like, because he was talking about Grant Hill. And I took that, right? Like, that stuck in my head. I was sitting there. And so Kyrie's godfather, Rod Strickland, played in the NBA. He played against Jordan. And I wanted to get into the discussion with you about how these niggas back then definitely cannot fuck with the niggas of now. Because the like Rod Strickland was nice, but the basic crossovers and moves that he was hitting Jordan with, and he
They ain't
was
fucking with the
killing
shit these
Jordan.
niggas doing now, bro. They not fucking with this shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck these old heads think it is. If these niggas can't punch, kick, and spit on you, bro, like they're getting dog walked out here on these courts nowadays. I'm just gonna keep it real.
I looked at that
The
and I'm
only
like,
ones, the only ones that can keep up and compete is like the all-time greats. You know what I'm saying? But the regular niggas that was in the NBA, like, no, bro, them niggas, like, no, career-ending
but
injuries every night.
it puts things in perspective for me because even when we do sit down and acknowledge these all-time greats we were talking about yesterday's, I just don't feel like they can keep up at all. Like I felt like Rod Strickland was the perfect person to distinguish this whole take this person out of this era and put him in this era. Cause the fact that this nigga was doing Jordan the way I saw him doing Jordan, I'm like, yeah, this nigga Jordan might get slid on his fucking ball head. Like, if he came into this league, I don't know if he could take it, bro. That would have been a headache for
Nah,
cause
I got Jordan, and Jordan's gonna dominate any era, bro, because he's gonna make the adjustments.
I
But I
don't
can't say that for everybody.
I don't say that as confidently anymore because we saw Iverson hit this nigga with the crossover as he crossed.
Nah, he definitely did break his shit.
The way this nigga Rod Strickland was just breaking Jordan down, like, I don't have as much confidence that he can play in today's game. It got bad because I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like it got bad, and I just wouldn't want Jordan to tarnish the legacy that he has built for himself.
Nah, look, bro, all it is, bro, if Jordan had enough time to watch the tape and see what these niggas is doing, he could adjust. Can't say that for everyone though, because they're not freaks of nature like Jordan is.
All right, so another thing that I have a problem with, right? It ain't like the nigga Rod Strickland was like massive or like he was hitting the nigga with some basic shit, like you know what I'm saying, cross left right type shit, and Jordan's going the whole other direction. So I feel like I don't know if I like I done seen Jordan hit some crossovers and shit like that, but
He's
I
the
just
GOAT,
feel
bro.
like at that point in time, their minds just couldn't go there because they felt like it was impossible. Like their minds could not go there.
Nah, bro. I look, bro. See, I got faith in Jordan, but I ain't got faith in the rest of them niggas. Like Jordan has got done dirty over the years a few times, though. I can admit to that. But like, just like, come on, be for real. Like Jordan was the guy, just like Kobe. Them niggas were too obsessed. Like they would have found a way to adjust or die trying.
I mean, Kobe okay only because he got a lick of that side and then this side. That's the only way I'll give it to Kobe. But I feel like Jordan would have been so lost and so out of place compared to what is going on nowadays. Like I don't know. What you think, D? What you think?
I think you will hear my answer on Sunday. I thank everybody for showing up. This has been a great talk.
That's facts, man.
Friday show's going up. Sorry for all the fat people whose feelings was hurt in the beginning.
Nah, don't say
All
sorry,
the,
nigga.
all the people that didn't know conspiracy theorists tell the truth. Know you know now. Get to know your God.
That's facts.
Jamie Foxx is real. Hove is the best rapper alive.
Jamie
Never,
Foxx is really crazy.
ever,
You got
never,
respectfully disrespectful,
never,
the ultimate.
never,
You got C
ever,
Speaks over here.
never,
You got B Measy Bucks
never,
down there.
never,
Uh,
You got
Yo,
my
never,
C
BP and
Speaks,
you Scoob.
VBC, the ultimate,
never,
bro. I appreciate everybody
never,
that came out for
ever.
the episode, man.
Lil
Like,
Wayne for
we'll be back
president. I'm
Sunday
out
with
of
more content, man. We
Kanye
appreciate
for
y'all. We'll
president
be back in
2024.
here.
Sunday.
Lil Wayne for president. I'm out of here. Damn.
Hey, I ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it. We
Love
out.
y'all, man. I'll see y'all on Sunday, man.